What's going on, Socialites? Ryan here, getting ready for Week 6, the Global Pokémon Society. It's your Boston Braviaries. Spoiler alert, the lone undefeated team in the league right now, taking on the former champion, but right now, last place Tokyo Togekiss. We'll have to see what happens here as they do bring the team they've been bringing all season. Listen, you can never count anybody out. I'm just going to say that much. So we'll be playing a best 2 out of 3, 6v6 singles. See what happens, but as I lead right off with Xatu. In my testing, if this Xatu is dual screen, it can do pretty well, but I don't think it can really do much against Electivire lead. I'm just going to start off with Thunder Punch. If they switch out into anything, we can always Volt Switch. The next turn, we are Life Orb. They stay in. Let's see, will this pick up the KO? It does pick up the KO, so we don't have to worry about screens, which would be annoying for Blastoise, allowing it to get multiple shell smashes. Could also be annoying against Exploud, because Choice Specs Exploud can do so much damage. Okay, they go into Dragonite. So against Dragonite, we have a couple options here. They're probably going to go for the Earthquake if they have it. I don't know what item they've been using on this, actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Volt Switch here. Again, I don't know if they want to do Earthquake. We might have to end up losing something here. Gliscor is like the quote-unquote safe play just to see what they go for. I think that's what we'll do. Okay, so they did go for the Earthquake. We can get rocks up here if we want to. I'm going to knock off. If they go for Outrage, then that would allow us to get Empoleon in. We're probably going to lose something here. I figure we're going to lose something against Dragonite, trying to figure out what it wants to do, and probably something against Exploud if it gets in on certain Pokemon. Okay, they just go for the Extreme Speed, so not even going for, say, Yachi Berry. Ooh, okay, well that's good to know. Good to know about the Yachi Berry. So they don't even go for an Outrage or anything. I do think here, if the worst they're trying to do is Extreme Speed, then I'm just going to bring out Abomasnow. Ooh, as we walk right into the Fire Punch. Which is pretty unfortunate. I was even thinking that right when I did. I was like, oh, they might, knowing that Extreme Speed did nothing, they might be going for the Fire Punch now, because that is something that we know they're up to do. So unfortunately we lose Abomasnow there. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I'm just gonna Ice Punch here. Pick up that KO onto Dragonite. So we did lose something to Dragonite, not the way I wanted to lose something, you know. Kind of my own folly there, but I took Ice Fang off of Gliscor. I just wanted something with more utility than against only Dragonite. Alright, so we see Snorlax come in. This is another Pokemon that we can just bring Gliscor in against. So it doesn't look like they have leftovers on here. Gliscor should be able to 1v1 Snorlax and Grumpig. Okay, they switch out. Where are they going into? They go into Exploud. Knockoff does decent damage here. Alright, so this is another Pokemon where if they want to, they can basically just get a KO. We're going to make the switch into Empoleon here. Where max special defense. You know, if they try and go for an Ice Beam, obviously we'll resist that. They try and go for Boom Burst, we'll resist that. They actually go with Surf, which again we will resist. That did 17 damage. So I don't. It might be timid with that sort of damage calc. Thinking about getting rocks up, but I don't think it's that necessary. Ooh, they're actually not even specs. So they just go with the overheat, which again is doing really nothing to us. And now Empoleon's looking real good. They probably got to switch into Snorlax here, and if we get a burn on Snorlax on the switch-in, that'd be real nice. Let's see. Oh, they actually got on the Blastoise, so this is why we have the Grass Knot here. Max special defense. Should be able to tank a lot of stuff that they try and do here. So we have the Grass Knot. Grass Knot should be about a 3-hit KO. So they are going to try and Shell Smash here. Gotta give Empoleon some more KOs here. You know, it's our leading KOer right now with 13. Trying to keep it up there among the ranks, so... yeah, it looks like that'll probably be a 3-hit KO. Doesn't look like from that range it's enough for a 2-hit KO. And basically they have to like Dark Pulse try to flinch us out. As you see, that does basically nothing. If that's not here, this might KO. Ooh, just so barely. So barely. Let's see if they get the flinch here. Yep, they get a flinch. Alright, so they need a couple more of those to knock out Empoleon here. Alright, so we do pick up the KO on the Blastoise. Empoleon doing its thing. That Exploud, though, now can definitely come in, claim a KO. Ooh, they actually go on to Grumpig. Which makes me think maybe Focus Blast. This is actually really good because we can get Gallade in here. So we should be able to sweep from here, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, they actually called the Shadow Ball, but Gallade's pretty bulky on the special side, so we take that pretty well. No special defense drop. You can go for a knockoff here. Ooh, they have a Colbur Berry. That is nutty. I was not expecting that. Alright, so they're playing. They're playing. We actually survived that. That is crazy. Wow, so they got a low roll there. They actually switch out. So Gallade picking up the KO onto Snorlax. Wow. Very impressive that Gallade survived 2 of those. For sure. It's because it wasn't Life Orb is the thing. Like, usually she runs Life Orb on this. But because it wasn't Life Orb, it only does 44 to 52%. So it looks like they got the high roll on that for the first one. And then, you know, couldn't get into that mid to high range to finish it off there. So, wow, real nice job, Gallade, being able to do that. That Grumpig does pose a little bit of a problem then. Just because with the Thick Fat ability, it can tank like Entei's Sacred Fire, it can tank Abomasnow's Blizzards, like it can tank a lot of things. But Gallade with some nice cleanup at the end there. Love to see that. So we take game 1. You know, for better or for worse, threw Abomasnow away there, but hey, not too bad. And we'll get ready for game 2 in just a moment. Gonna pause it here for a real quick second, guys. Alright, we're getting ready back for game 2. I'm just gonna go with the same lead of Electivire. Again, we're faster than everything. Don't have to really worry about too much. Let's see what they decide to go with here as they lead with Dragonite. So again, I'm going to go out into Gliscor. Not going to really worry too much. Might even leave Gliscor in a little bit. See what they want to do. We'll break the multi-scale here with the Volt Switch. There we go, break that multi-scale. Oh man, I want to go into Abomasnow so bad here, but I feel like, right, they might be going for the Fire Punch right here. Yep. No burn, no burn, no burn. Ah, they get the burn. Wow. So lucky. So lucky. Let's see. They could go into Xatu here. I don't think they will. I got rocks on both Gliscor and Empoleon just because I wanted as many opportunities to try and break Dragonite's multi-scale as possible. They do switch out. Yo, if they go Xatu, I'm like, okay, they go Blastoise. So we're going to have to hard go Empoleon here. Or we could also go hard Abomasnow. I'm going to go hard Abomasnow here. Even Dark Pulse at +2 isn't a guaranteed 2-hit KO. And we'll be gaining life back with Giga Drain. Ice Beam is actually their best after a Shell Smash. So they go for Ice Beam. This shouldn't do too much. And now that they didn't Shell Smash here, we can get quite a bit of recovery. They're going to switch out into something, though. It might be the Dragonite again. Man, getting the burn... Getting the burn on the Gliscor, right? Like, so devastating to what Gliscor wants to do. Okay, they actually go out to Grumpig here, which we know has the Colbur Berry. I figure they're gonna wanna go for a Focus Blast. Like, we know Gallade can take a Shadow Ball, so I'm not afraid to switch in Gallade here. Let's make this a Gallade match. Power Gem. What? I don't even know what that does. Alright, now Gallade's in. You got no switch-ins. They have the Colbur Berry, but this should still knock them out. Dragonite's their best switch in here. They go Xatu. So Xatu can get up a Reflect here. Might also go for Air Slash. Ooh, we're actually faster. That is something. Alright. It's a Gallade game. Ain't got much else to say about that. It's a Gallade game. Oh, wow. What is going on here? It's a Gallade game. I got nothing else to say. Like, Dragonite's what you gotta go out into. You gotta force me out with Dragonite. Dragonite's the only thing that I can't kill right now. I can kill all these other guys. Okay, here's the Dragonite. Alright. Gallade is way too useful. Fire Punch seems likely. I mean, I'm just gonna go Gliscor. You wrecked my Gliscor. There's the Outrage. This doesn't KO Gliscor, which is pretty big. So now that they're locked into Outrage, we're gonna go Empoleon here. If we're lucky, they get a 3-turn Outrage so we can Ice Beam. Alright, so they get a 3-turn, which is unfortunate for them. Because now we can just Ice Beam to KO Dragonite. The Yachi Berry shouldn't matter because they're... Oh! I thought they would be within range. Okay. Now we gotta think some more. How many points can we get here? Entei can survive anything. Anything that's not a crit. Or they just hit themselves. No. Crunch is probably the safest if they want to switch out into something. No. Or just extreme speed, whatever. That way they can't extreme speed. Gotta remember that. Could have thrown away Entei there. They could have just extreme speed. Probably have KO'd us. So now they probably go back in the Blastoise. No, they go Snorlax. We haven't seen Snorlax's item yet, right? I have no idea what they have. Gallade is a little weak, but I'm pretty sure it's okay. It should be able to take a high horsepower, even from Adamant max attack. Body Slam. Who survived that? No para. Okay. Alright, alright. Alright, alright. It's a Gallade game. Sweating, trying not to die. Alright, and then we're just going to try to finish it off with Abomasnow. the Giga Drain off. You go for the Shell Smash, and now they gotta hope Dark Pulse flinches or KOs everything. Because we're out of range of another Ice Beam. I mean, if they critical hit or flinch out Abomasnow, we just Extreme Speed. Yeah, they need a crit from this to KO us, which they don't get, so nice. Whew. Pick it up there, get some good points for sure. Gallade doing some real good work this match. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to leave a like. If you're not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so you don't miss any of the Draft League content. You know, you just watched the best in the business get it done there. I mean, you look at Tokyo, they got a good team. You know, I was expecting to lose a couple Pokemon match because you figure Dragonite should just be strong enough to kill something. Blastoise, if, you know, Empoleon's weak enough, it can probably kill something. Or at least get Empoleon real low. Exploud comes in on a couple Pokemon, like against a Gliscor, or, you know, against, actually, you'd probably only be able to come in really against Gliscor, or maybe also against Entei if it's at full health, and threaten a Pokemon there with a Boom Burst. Again, if Empoleon's low, Empoleon is such a check to so many Pokemon. But yeah, thanks for watching. Drop a comment. What are your thoughts on the league this season? Check out our new video about our rules changes. So many battles going to time. None of mine, of course, going to time, but other games going to time. So we've made a new sudden death rules format. Check that out. And, of course, stay classy, Society.